listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the LOZ Podcast Network. We have a little surprise guest today. We didn't know we were going to get her, but we kind of just last minute pulled her in. Tiffany Maasen, obviously related to Mark Maasen in some way.
Yeah.
Tiffany is our stalwart. She runs Wishing on a Ride, and this is her baby. And we want to talk about it because it's part of the shootout week. Tiffany, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm ready.
Welcome to the LOZ Podcast Show. I want to talk about Wishing on a Ride and what it means to these families and what you guys are doing for all these families that are out there, because you see smiles on everybody's face at these events. And I mean smiles from the boat drivers, from the volunteers. It's just an amazing event, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. My volunteers come back every year. We have the same volunteers. We've all been working on this event for this, I think, 16th year that we've been doing this. So it's wonderful.
16 years of making smiles. And let's tell everybody what we do. So Wishing on a Ride, you invite, it's invitation, right? So do you invite certain families down? Is that how we do it?
So the Make-A-Wish, Missouri, Kansas, and then the Dream Factory is part of it this year as well. And then we also send letters to all the area hospitals throughout Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Iowa, all the states surrounding Missouri. We send out letters. And then we invite families that are dealing with a child with a serious or critical illness or a very serious disability. And we invite them to come to the lake some of them just come for the day. And we have some families that drive a little further. We actually, Margaritaville works with us on rooms. A great room rate, and they do donate some of the rooms, so that helps us a lot. This year, we have over 260 people that will be attending the 2-day event, so it's pretty exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you know, it's just one of these events where if you can't come away and feel good about, you know, what's going on in your life after seeing what some of these people deal with, and it's not just the person who might be having the difficulty, it's also the family that's surround. I mean, it affects everybody in the whole family, right? So there's the stress and all the things that go along with it. But they're able to come into town, and for at least a day or a couple of days, they're able to relax, enjoy themselves, have fun as a family, and get to do things that everybody kind of like. It's a wish, right? Like it's a bucket list
Yeah.
thing. Exactly.
It's, you know, the Make-A-Wish kids and the Dream Factory kids, it's all about them. Every week, their families are rearranging their lives for treatments and doctor appointments. And so this weekend at the lake is kind of a day for the whole family to just forget about all of that stuff. And we had a little boy who was losing his eyesight, and some guys had a tube on a wakeboard boat. And this little boy said, I want to do that. They took him out all day. We never saw him again till the end of the day. And the little boy lost his sight the next year, you know, so he would never have that opportunity like he did at the Wish Rides. We've had families that the boat driver, you know, decided it was time for lunch and took the whole family to lunch and ended up, you know, being gone for several hours doing different things around the lake. And they had the best day ever. So the families show up on the ones that are traveling. They show up on Saturday, the 22nd. Some of them are staying in rooms. Some have their own places or arrangements that they've made. And then we're going to shuttle them, thanks to Cadillac and the shootout. We're going to shuttle the families over to Performance Boat Center. And I can't say enough about Performance. We have all these sponsors, but Performance cleans out the showroom. Caitlin Manier, who is spearheading the party, is having a red, white, and blue carnival party at Performance for all the families. So they come in, we have dinner served for them. Some of the first responders are going to be cooking dinner for them, hamburgers and hot dogs. Angela's Catering is donating all the sides. We have Papo's donating, of course, their amazing cookies for dessert. And then we have a DJ coming in. We have games and carnival games. And then they have this great night. They register, and then we shuttle them all back to their rooms or wherever they're going. And then the next day they show up and they get to pick a boat to ride on. And sometimes they ride on several. Brett Manier brings in race cars and Jeeps and all kinds of cool cars. And the kids will pick the cars. We have Water Patrol that's going to be on the docks, sitting next to an MTI. And Mark can attest to this. The little kids, they all come down to the dock, and their parents are like, "What boat do you want to ride on?" The parents are looking at this MTI that goes 100 miles an hour. They look at this boat like, "I want to ride in the Cat," and the little boy goes, "I want to ride on Water Patrol."
They'll walk right past the $2 million boats, right to the water patrol boat and jump on.
Well, it's an amazing event. You guys are just angels to put it on, and it's just so fun, and to get to have it as part of the shootout week of events. It just goes to show what shootout is about, that we're trying to not only raise money for the charities, but we're also trying to give amazing experiences to people. Wishing on a Ride is that event. And so, if you guys are volunteering or you want to volunteer, go to shootouthelpers.com, sign up to be a volunteer for different events. And I know that all your helpers that you have at the Wishing on a Ride just get such they have hours that are going towards charity, but the fulfillment they get from the actual event is just amazing.
Yeah. They come back every year. The drivers are the best though. He's told the story over and over again. He tells the guys, make sure you wear your sunglasses. And every year, every driver connects with a family, and it's so fun to watch. And some of the kids, they'll tell the drivers, I'm watching Facebook, I'm watching where you're going on poker runs, or I'm watching if you're in a race, I'm watching your shootout run. And, one little boy, when he went to chemo, he had one of the drivers he connected with on his phone, and they would send him other videos, and he would watch those videos every time he was sitting there getting his chemo treatment. And when the driver heard about that, he said, oh my gosh, I had no idea I had this kind of effect. This child doesn't realize the effect he had on that driver, and how awesome it was to have them walk away from there and just feel so good about it. So yeah, it's an amazing day. Performance on Sunday, then Redhead and Performance bring us, they provide lunch for everybody, and the, bottled water, and they just really cater to our families and to the volunteers and to the drivers. Brett and his team over there, Mark Waddington, I cannot say enough about how much they give back. And they never want the accolades for it. He always says, don't worry about my logo. Don't worry about that. But I'm like, no, people need to know that you're giving back.
Yeah.
That's why we come there and eat, because we know you're supporting the community. So it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's an amazing group. A lot of people are putting their time and effort and money behind it, and we're just so glad you were able to join us today and tell us about Wishing on a Ride. And we can't wait to see some of the pictures and videos you guys put out after the event.
It's amazing.
And everybody, just do whatever you can to help out. If you want to go to shootouthelpers.com and you want to be a volunteer, these are the kind of events you can be working at, and it just gives you a lot of fulfillment, and you're also helping to raise money for your favorite charity. So thank you, Tiffany. Thanks for joining us today on the LOZ Podcast Network. We really appreciate it.
See you next weekend.
All right, everybody, we'll be right back after these words.